Hello everyone, and thank you again for joining me in this new episode of the Twilight Zone. Hello everyone, and thank you again for joining me on my channel. I'm the Sci-Fi Dog Lady. Today's turn is for the Twilight Zone Season 3, Episode 8, Is a Good Life. I have no idea what this episode is about. As you can tell, I've seen every episode as they come, and until later, I read about the episode. So, without any further ado, let's begin.
On a given morning not too long ago, the rest of the world disappeared, and Peaksville was left all alone. They were, on the other hand, sure of one thing, the cause. A monster had arrived in the village. And this is Aunt Amy, who probably had more control over the monster in the beginning than almost anyone. But one day it turned her into the smiling, vacant thing you're looking at now. She sings no more. And you'll know this is the Twilight Zone.
Okay, that's scary from the get-go. He's like the Rainmaker from Looper.
I was just wondering what you were doing.
I made a gopher with 3 heads. See him?
Yeah.
I'll make him dead now. I'm tired of playing with him. Be dead. You be dead.
All right, it's real fine that you've done that. That's real
How
fine.
horrible it is to be sucking up to like that.
We ain't had no bar soap for over a year. But I got a couple of cans of tomato soup in here. Didn't even know we had
The end of the world, and they still pack and wrap everything with cords and paper. That's just amazing.
A terrible hot day. I hope it cools off by tonight.
She lost her mind, she's being honest, and now her life is in peril. That's horrible.
Everybody's looking forward to it too. Just like they do every week when you make television.
I don't know, I think this television making is not precisely what everyone likes.
Was you?
No kids came over to play with me today. Not a single one. And I wanted someone to play with.
Because you killed them all.
You remember the
That's why I made him go on fire.
No, the dog.
That dog. That collie dog.
The dog is...
I put him in the cornfield. He isn't outside anymore.
Why, Anthony put him in the cornfield. Isn't it a real good thing that he done that, honey? Isn't it?
It's a real good thing that he done that. It's a real good thing.
Holy crap. It's so scary. Oh, it is television. 2 baby bops bumping at each other's head.
Or just the first part, the orchestra part, before Como sings.
Stop it.
Better wait till you get home.
Better disappear before the kid turns you into a monster.
Oh, that's a nice tune. Oh, yes, that's a very good tune.
Please don't fail. Please don't fail. How could you dance?
I don't like any noise when the music's playing.
Oh my god, that guy is dead. And you're drinking!
I can't even play my own record. I can't even play Perry
Oh
Como.
my goodness, he is so dead. Say goodbye to your husband, darling.
You and her. You had him. You had to go have him. Monster, you. You dirty little monster. Sneak up behind you and lay something heavy across your skull. And end this once and for all. Somebody sneak up behind him. Somebody end this now.
He's sacrificing himself so they can all end it.
Some.
That was sick and
You
twisted.
mustn't think bad thoughts about me either, or I'll do the same thing to you.
Oh my god, it's awful! You can't grieve? And this guy literally was sacrificing himself so somebody will take him out. Then I prefer to have baby Hitler next to me than this kid.
Yes, I'm making it snow.
Why, that'll ruin half the crops. You know that, don't you? Half of the crops. That's what that'll...
Dad,
No, they don't have any food.
Because if you do meet Anthony, you can be sure of one thing. You have entered the Twilight Zone.
What a horrible life. I mean, I know it's a good life, but it's actually terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is, oh gosh, not a good episode. I mean, it's great. It's a great episode considering the subject and what really is happening. But in all honesty, it's horrible to just imagine. You know, it's horrible. You are basically having to suck up to a kid that is a little monster, as it is. Any mistake can cost your life. Any bad feeling can cost your life. Now, wishing if as an adult to wish a kid to die is probably one of the worst things that a person can do. But in this case, they don't give you any option. You really want to hate this kid because nobody can stop him, because he's basically commanding the world with the mind of a child, and this child will grow to be a grown child, an adult child, and you know, just doing whatever he please. This is a terrible story. I mean, everyone is helpless. Just imagine this woman that just lost her husband. She had to be taken upstairs so that she could grieve to a point, because this kid can read everybody's mind. This is horrible. Not being able to live, to think with freedom. This is definitely not a good life. And you know, just because the kid wants it, he can just destroy your crops, because this kid is doing as he pleases without considering consequences or without doing the things that an adult will do. He doesn't think about himself because he has everything done for him. And we know what this is going to end up in. He's going to end up completely alone, not being able to sustain himself. He's just doing as he wishes, but he's not receiving any kind of education, as you know, world-wise, I would say. What a frustrating and demoralizing episode this was. I understand this is the Twilight Zone, but it really gets you into how important it is to make kids reason for the sake of your community. So yeah, this is just horrible. You know, it reminded me of Children of the Corn, a little bit of Charlie X from Star Trek. It also kind of reminds me of Brightburn, this kind of twisted Superman story. This is like, I think I've said it like 5 times, but this is definitely not a feel-good episode, but it's very much the Twilight Zone. If we all get into this community's shoes, I would be dead soon. I mean, I would be probably one of the first people to be in the cornfield, considering that my thoughts will be like, somebody take this kid out. But yeah, only the strongest. I just can't imagine what the parents had to go through, like people pointing fingers, knowing that they brought this kid, this devil spawn, to, you know, bring tragedy to the entire world. This is such a bizarre story, but at the same time is worth discussing. So anyway, this is the episode I'm gonna go to bed with. That was a bad choice. Anyway, thank you again for joining me in this episode. I'll try to read more about it tomorrow, and I'll post everything later. But yeah, this really shook my mind for a second. Thank you again for joining me. Take care, God bless, and bye bye.